we'll be going over the 100-year history of Columbia Business School.
Wow, okay ladies, that's a lot to cover. I'm Matt, by the way.
Matt, don't worry, we're only gonna focus on the important parts. All right, let's get started.
Yeah, so it's 1916 and there's this buff guy, Percy Uris.
And he has a horse, and he's galloping around Manhattan, and one day he's like, I wonder what's above 96th Street.
I mean, people still wonder that, so it's totally a legit question. And he had this friend with him, Sir Watson, and they're like, let's take the subway up to 116th and let's go explore. So they got off at 116th in Columbia.
They did not have subways in 1916.
Whatever, Matt, just keep up with us. All right, so they get off the subway and they're walking around and they see all these undergrads who are like, we're so f***ing smart and sophisticated because we live in New York and yada, yada, yada.
And Percy and his bro Watson are like, this blows. We are way too old to hang with these kids. Let's claim a piece of this for us. And so they take out their swords and whatever else they have with them, and they challenge the undergrads to a duel.
Okay. You guys are making this stuff up. There's no way they allowed swords on campus.
Technically, if you want to know the truth, in 1916, it was like a fake MBA anyway.
That is totally the truth. They had no dean, and they charged only $24 for admission. Sorry, tuition.
Okay, so when do things get interesting then?
Oh, 1930. There's this guy, David Dodd, and he gets his PhD, and he and his friend
PhD?
Ben. Whatever, Matt. PhD. So he and this guy Ben are like, let's write a book about security analysis.
Wait, who the f is Ben?
Matt, you don't know who Benjamin Graham is?
Do you even really have your MBA from Columbia?
Wait, does Matt even go to this school?
Okay. I know who Ben is. Let's move on.
Is that our seamless already? I think it might be.
Okay. Really? Okay.
Yeah, they're right across the street.
Right, so let's skip to 1945. That's when the real MBA started.
Wait, so shouldn't our Centennial be 2045 then?
Anyway, World War II just ended and all these military kids were running around being like, what the hell are we gonna do now?
You know, because they just dominated the shit out of the war, because we're like, America, so we should find something else to dominate, right?
Yeah. Oh, I need to pee. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so all these military bros are like, I want to just continue to work out and get really fit, but also hang out with all bros all the time, but like also get seriously f***ing rich.
So like the MBA is the perfect progression. The government's gonna pay for it, thanks GI Bill, and they can figure out how to use Excel or whatever they used in the 1940s, like an abacus?
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was called, they decided that that was where they needed to go. And so therefore, that was when the MBA officially started in the year of 1945.
Well, yeah, but what about the EMBA program? I heard that's pretty cool.
Oh shit, yeah, I always forget about it. It's like the 1950s and there's all these guys in the suburbs with their like fucking Stepford wives.
Yeah, and they're like, oh honey, I'm gonna go to school in Harlem because I'm pretty old already, but like don't worry, I'm gonna get in easily because it's only part-time.
And their wives were like, honey, Harlem? Geez, wasn't the war dangerous enough? But I mean, I guess I already made a pot roast and some cranberry pie.
I like cranberry pie.
Oh my god, guys, let's get back on track. So it's like the 1950s, and there's all these bankers and consultants and shit, Warren Buffett!
Coming in for Big Fudge.
What did you say?
Come again for Big
Come
Fudge.
again for Big Fudge.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, you spelled it.
Alright. Alright, can we move this along? Like, what happened in the 60s and 70s? What about the curl?
Oh yeah, the curl. Okay, so in 1968 when Eurus officially opened, there was a lawn, a beautiful green lawn on the front doors of Eurus. And the students were all like, oh, this is so beautiful, let me frolic around in this. And the admins were like, no, we won't have any of that. You are in Manhattan now and you'll remember that. So they hired this guy called Clement Meadmore, and he was some Australian guy or something, or maybe British, I don't really remember. And he wrote a book called How to Make Furniture Without Tools. And so he went around and constructed the curl by just saying, I'm gonna take this piece of scrap metal and just bend it a little bit, and then I'll call it a masterpiece called the curl. And that was that.
Are you for real?
Yeah, actually, all of that's true.
Fuck.
Clement Mead Mall.
Made more.
Genius. Genius. Which brings us to the 90s, which is when the world and Columbia got a little bit more sexually and liberally inclusive.
You mean like Cluster Q to promote LGBT equality?
Yeah, duh. Love is love.
Wait, so what does the Q stand for?
Queen.
Becky, I'm pretty sure it doesn't stand for that. I'm pretty sure Cluster Q is just a way for the male board members to find hookups and boyfriends and husbands and things like that.
Wait, what about the girls in Cluster Q?
You mean the allies?
Whoa, that brings us to present day, when Cluster Q elected its first female co-president, a lesbian!
Yeah, thanks for that and for everything else, I guess.
You guys want to know about Columbia Business School? Hey, do you know how the Columbia Business School history started? Do you guys know